Hi friends, I am Dr. Jayanti Prasad, a consultant obstetrician from Madurai. Very happy to see you all through this video. So this lockdown period, though our OG practice has not at all stopped, we have gone through very tough days as we are also, I'm also in government service. Actually, the number of deliveries has increased, the pregnancy rate have increased in these lockdown days. So, but we have little fun time with our family by spending some value time with our children and also making few very favorite dishes that will make us very happy when we are doing by ourselves. So let me introduce my funny naughty children. Say hi.
Hi. Hi. I'm Dia. I'm studying 4th standard. I'm from Mahatma CBSE school.
I am Dax. I am from Mahatma. I am in 1st standard.
Okay, that's good. So now we are going to make a favorite South Indian recipe which is very yummy and healthy dish. I'm going to teach you how to make a vada curry recipe. Okay, thank you. So this vada curry recipe will be a yummy taste along with the chapati or dosa. It's very famous in Chennai. We have set dosa with vada curry. Like between the two dosa, they keep a layer of vada curry which will be yummy to taste. So my kutti children will be helping me out in the procedure. So what are the things we need for the vada curry recipe will be listed now. The other major ingredients which are required for making the vada curry recipe, here you can see we have taken 2 onions, then 2 tomatoes, a few pieces of garlic, then we have taken 2 or 3 green chili as per the spice which is required by you. We have taken curry leaves and coriander leaves, salt according to the taste. Then we have taken a pinch or 1 tablespoon of inji poondu paste. And we have taken Indian masalas like turmeric powder, few fennel seeds, then chili powder. We have taken garam masala powder, then other Indian spices in the form of cardamom, elaichi and cinnamon for a flavor. So you can see this glass. This is a cup of Bengal gram which is taken for making vada curry. So this is Bengal gram. This Bengal gram is soaked in water for about 1 to 2 hours so that it will make very easy paste for us to grind. So this 1 cup of Bengal gram can be equated for making recipe for 4 people like 2 adults and 2 children etc. We soak this Bengal gram in water for 1 to 2 hours. So this is the first step in making the vada curry recipe. The dipped Bengal gram is put into the mixie. See now I have taken all the Bengal gram into the mixie and then to make the major part of the vada. So along with this, I am going to put 1 tablespoon of fenugreek leaves and then I can put 1 or 2 garlic pieces as per for flavor, and also I am adding chili, green chili as per the needs or the spice requirement. Okay, now this I am going to make into a very good paste, a smooth paste, but the paste should not be very smooth. So we have to make small vadas out of this. So you have to make a paste which is like little very not very smooth and also not very rough. Now this mixture I have put into the mixie and I am grinding it. So this is the consistency we have made into. Now we are going to make small vadas with this. Actually you can make this paste into small rolls and also you can fry it in oil with the deep slow flame frying. But rather boiling this vada in heat for just 10 minutes will be a low calorie and rich protein diet. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to boil it in water as you're going to steam it for idli. We are going to steam this for 10 minutes. Now I kept up water in the pan, and as though we are going to keep idli, we have making steam idlis. I'm just keeping this, making small vadas, and you can just boil it for 10 minutes. you on the this and boil it for 10 minutes. So you can get good vada shape structures. Okay. So now see, this Bengal gram has been boiled or steamed for 10 minutes and we have just broken them into small pieces. So this is the vada which has been ready for the vada curry recipe. Now we will start the process of making the curry. So you take a pan and in the pan you put little oil. In the oil you can add these Indian spices like cardamom, cinnamon, all Indian spices, just a few, because if you add too much of spices. Now see, the onions, 2 onions which we have taken are finely chopped, and also the 2 tomatoes have been finely chopped. After the spices, I am adding the onions to the masala. Always keep the flame a little low flame, not too much high and not too much low, medium flame. So the onions have to become golden brown in color. Now I'm going to add this ginger garlic paste. So according to the taste you can add. So now I'm adding like 1 tablespoon of inji poondu paste to the mixture of onions. Always it is also better to add a pinch of salt when the onions are getting fried, because this will add further taste to the masala. Just a pinch of salt. Finally you can add salt as per your requirements. So once the onions have become little golden brown in color, you can also add the tomatoes. So always the tomato and onions should become a good paste. The oil should come out from them, so it will make a better and rich gravy. Ginger garlic paste, onion and tomato have become a good paste. You can add this Bengal gram along with the mixture which we have made into small few pieces into the mixture. Keep the flame to the slow flame. In this, you are going to add 1 teaspoon of chilli powder, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and little more salt for taste. So finally I have added water to the gravy, and if you want little spicier gravy you can add 1 more teaspoon of chili powder. I have also added 1 teaspoon of coriander powder to the gravy and salt according to the taste. Finally you can garnish it with these curry leaves and the coriander leaves. So let the gravy boil for 10 to 15 minutes in a medium flame, and then your fresh, yummy and tasty proteinaceous vada curry recipe will be ready.
Now our yummy, delicious, proteinous vada curry is ready. Bye!
Ready.